This video is this gonna turn off after like a certain amount of seconds when we start shooting our episode?
I hope not.
Stop. We are going to be reviewing the new show Gotham that airs. What day is today? Wednesday.
It airs on Monday. Today's Tuesday.
Today's Tuesday.
And it aired on Monday because it's past tense. And yeah, it's on Fox. And basically, it's about Detective Gordon before Bruce Wayne became Batman.
Correct.
So it starts off where Batman's parents die after coming out of the theater. Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
Hand gestures.
I feel like there should be like words right here on the screen that say like spoiler alert or something like that. Like shimmer. Something. Yay. Spoiler alert, they die.
How do you do the hand jive? Oh, you actually know it. Okay.
I had to do it for elementary school.
Sweet. It was amazing.
It was so good.
I think the best show, the best superhero show.
Best superhero show, yeah.
Better than Arrow.
Better than Arrow, absolutely.
Because it didn't have lots of close-up shots of abs.
Absolutely.
Like any superhero show that doesn't have close-up, like if we could have a show that has a good storyline but not close-up abs.
That's a good show. Well,
that'd be good.
We have different perspectives on that.
Alright.
Alright, fair enough.
We should have equal amounts of abs and boobs.
Okay, I can go for that. Done deal. His parents get killed, and there's this cop who comes over to him to talk to him, ask him questions, and basically says that he's going to track down the killer. He makes him a promise that he's going to track down the killer.
And by the way, never make a promise that you will catch a killer.
Yes.
That's like dead giveaway that you probably won't catch the killer.
Agreed.
Until like season 2.
Oh, and mind you, sidetrack, there's a well, we learned in the beginning that this woman is Catwoman.
Well, we didn't learn. It's probably Catwoman.
It's probably Catwoman. However, she is never actually, like, alluded to as being Catwoman. Like, no one ever, like, talks to her or anything like that. She's just there. To me, I'm sorry, I'm venting now, but it's like, that was poorly done. That's the one complaint about this episode that I had.
I didn't mind that much because I know that she's coming back. Yeah, I guess. And if you, like, I don't know if they did this on purpose. I assume they did this on purpose because I know they did a lot of, like, there's a lot of really great cinematography in this, and, well, we can talk about that later, but...
Did you notice Poison Ivy was in it?
No, where?
Yeah, the one where she was talking to the one who was all around all the plants. That was Poison Ivy.
Oh, yeah.
That's Poison Ivy.
I didn't even see that, but there, yeah.
Well, anyway.
So, yeah, there was, what was I saying? Oh, so, this girl is, like, wearing a hoodie, and she witnesses the murder, and so you know that she's going to be important to the
she's
whole
not
story
going
later.
anywhere.
But she also, like, she's definitely Catwoman. Anyway,
she's totally Catwoman.
She has, like, goggles on her head, which she doesn't use, but they look like cat ears.
She steals a wallet.
Do you notice the goggles look like cat ears?
Yeah.
Okay, they did it on purpose, right?
They did that on purpose.
It's
Totally.
Catwoman.
Totally
Okay.
on purpose.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah, so anyway, the cinematography was amazing. The way that they, like, transformed New York City into this, like, gothic
was really
city.
cool. I really like that.
You knew it was New York City because of, like, because most people know, like, Gotham is based off New York City.
Yeah, totally.
But you couldn't tell, like you couldn't, there were times where I didn't recognize
New York City, exactly.
You think about how they dealt with, like, Gordon being that, like, new cop, and like how he's, like, new to the city and he's, like, straight edge and everyone else is kind of corrupt.
I kind of like that, though. I kind of like that balance because it obviously in the cartoon or in any other Batman, if you look at it, like, Gordon's always been that straight kind of guy, and then his superior, or his partner, I should say, is always the more, like, this is how it works in the city, this is how it kind of happens. But it was cool to kind of see it played out in real life, kind of like not in a cartoon series, and I think he played it really, really well. I like him. He's one of my favorite characters.
One thing that, in the comics, he's always portrayed as, like, a hero. Like, he almost is a hero.
Yeah.
In fact, I think IGN included him in their, like, top 100 Marvel heroes. Not Marvel heroes. Top 100 comic book heroes.
I know what you meant.
Yeah. Yes, Batman is Marvel now. We have to say something to enrage people.
Superman is better than Batman.
I'm okay with that.
Superman actually has superpowers.
Smallville was the best TV show of all time.
No, it wasn't.
In fact, the way they ended it was perfect.
Shut your mouth.
It was like with the whole planet thing made so much sense.
The way they ended Lost was perfect.
The whole planet thing made so much sense.
The way they ended Lost was perfect. I have no idea what our cameraman is doing right now. Anyway.
What do we pay you for, Ball?
What do we pay you for, Ball? Really? Anywho. Thank you. Anywho. So, one thing that I have to say, they created a new character for this show that isn't in any of the Batmans ever.
Yeah. It's completely new for the show. Fish Mooney.
Fish Mooney.
Which I think is a fabulous name.
It is a fabulous name, but...
do you don't like the character at all? Or do you just not like it because it's not in anything else?
I think it's because... Okay, I am willing to give her a shot. I think it's just because I'm so used to Batman being these are the characters and things like that. Just have someone new introduced out of nowhere with no, like, hey... This is this person.
I guess.
You know, it just bugs me, but like I said, I want to see how I'm a big fan of character progression.
Yeah.
I like to see how a character grows. So I want to see how she grows as the season goes along, I guess.
It's kind of like Felicity Smoke from Arrow.
Yeah.
Is that a real character in Green Arrow?
I don't think so.
So I think it's like that. Like it could, like I love Felicity Smoke.
I love her too.
Or what's her face, the girl.
I don't know as much about Arrow as I do about other superheroes. So if Felicity Smoke really is a
tell
real
us
character,
in the comments
down below,
all of the people watching our first episode,
and I stand corrected.
Tell us in the comments if Felicity Smoke is in the original comics.
I will stand corrected.
Or what's the blonde chick from Smallville? Who worked at the school newspaper.
I can't think of her name right now.
I don't think she was in any super...
The camera makes me nervous, I'm blanking.
Yeah, I don't think I ever remembered her name.
Anyway,
I don't think she was in any Superman
But I will say, as of right now, she's not my favorite person on the show.
No, she's not.
But
who's your favorite villain of the ones we've seen so far?
Definitely Penguin.
Oh, yeah?
Definitely Penguin. He's so...
He's so crazy.
He's so crazy.
You kind of feel bad for him.
Yeah.
You kind of feel bad for him.
Yeah.
Because he's like... That's too small.
That's too small. Anyway, he's typing something else. Let me see. Hand it to me. Anyway, so I'm going to keep talking as he hands this to me, and I'm going to read this message.
It's going to make it ugly.
Ugly. He says ugly. He's calling me ugly. He's calling me ugly. Okay. Just say it.
Someone else is
Just
ugly.
say it. What? Oh, just say it.
Penguin.
Penguin's ugly. Oh, Penguin's ugly. Okay, cool.
Do you think they're going to cut his ears off?
No. Oh. Yeah, probably.
I wonder how that happens.
I wonder how it but I will say, I'm not going to spoil this, but the ending I thought was really well done.
Yeah.
Of that first episode.
Yeah.
It was really well done.
I was surprised.
I was surprised too. So, I guess that this is what we will call as our first review. We won't give away too much because it really is a show you have to watch.
It is amazing.
It was really good. I would give it, and this is just my personal opinion because I never give a show perfect ratings because it's the first, at least for the first episode. I don't because I want to see how the show kind of grows. I'm going to give it a solid 4.5 stars out of 5. I thought it was all really good.
4.5. I can agree with that.
Like I said, I can deal without the new character as of right now, this minute. I'm willing to be proved wrong as the season keeps going. But I think it's off to a really good start. I give it a solid 4.5. That was really good.
Yeah,
really good.
I think I agree with you, 4.5. I think that it is going to get even better, and I'm really excited to see how they do all the multiple storylines connecting of all the different enemy villains.
Yeah.
Especially, I'm excited about the Riddler because there's not even a 1 minute scene with a Riddler.
But he was clearly the Riddler,
and he was so pissed off when Gordon gets the answer to his riddle.
Yeah.
Oh, so good. Yeah. So subscribe to this because it's probably the best show in the world
on the internet since the 1940s, obviously.
And
just agree with me.
Yeah, follow us on Twitter at not
the this show.
Not
the this show.
At not the this show.
Obviously, the ad isn't obvious.
Is it obvious?
It's Twitter. There's an at sign.
But they always say the at when they...
Okay, at the this show.
I've never done this before.
It's Twitter on Twitter at the this show.
It's at not the this show.
At not the this show, exactly. There's a not there. Alright, like I said, leave a comment, subscribe, like this video, let us know what you think, and we'll see you guys next time on the That Show.
Yeah.
Not the This Show.
And he's gonna edit something into the beginning that says that you should definitely watch the show before watching this video because we spoiled several things and also said things that didn't make sense.